Hey guys, welcome back to Irving. I'm Coach Guerrero. Most of you guys know me as Coach G. Um, Hope you guys are doing the best you can with this online situation. I know I'm trying my best to make sure that I don't miss anything for you guys. Um, Miss you guys. Can't wait to see you when we get back to school, whenever that is. Um, Also, today I want to start with something called star breathing. Okay, star breathing is it stands for smile, take a deep breath, and relax. Okay, so whenever you're feeling overwhelmed or you feel stressed, think of star, think of smiling, taking a deep breath, and relaxing. Okay, and then just get back into whatever you're doing. Okay, you don't have to just use that in PE. You can use that anywhere when you need to take a deep breath somewhere. Okay, so let's practice that a couple times real quick. So you smile, take a deep breath, let it go, and relax. Okay, loosen up a little bit. Okay, I'm standing up. I don't like to sit down too much, so I'm standing up and I always move and use my hands all the time. You guys know how I am with my hands, always talking, moving. Um, so let's get into it. The first part of our lesson today, we're going to talk about is kind of just going over some things. But first, let's get out of our chairs and take a step back and make sure you have enough space. Can't have enough space from my wall. Okay, here just so I'm in the camera range. So make sure you have that space that's safe for you. Okay, we're gonna start with a quick couple of things. Okay, the first one, jog in place or move. I probably won't use a whistle right now, just until I get used to using the camera. Maybe I'll use a small whistle, but uh, or a small noise or a clap. Ready, ready, ready. You guys know that. Or else I'll just say freeze. So when you hear me say freeze, make sure that you put your hands on your knees and you freeze in your space. Okay. So when everybody stand up, we'll start with jog in place. Okay. So jog in place means that I don't go anywhere else. I just stay in one spot and I move my knees up and down. Okay. So I can jog in place and freeze. Good. I see you back there. Make sure you put your hands on your knees, eyes on me, and quiet. Right now, most of your microphones or everybody's microphone should be muted, um, and that way you don't get sound from everybody making noise and then you can't hear me. Okay, so make sure it's muted. Make sure your camera's on so I can see you and I can see that you're being active. Okay, stand up tall. Very good. All right. This time we're gonna do jog in place, but we're gonna turn. Okay, so when I say go, I want you to jog in place and turn. If you don't know how, watch me first and then you can try it. Okay, jog in place. I didn't say go, so don't be going yet. And spin around. One way, other way, other way, and back to the middle and freeze. Okay, ready? You try it. Set, go. Jog in place, turn, 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 and freeze. Nice job. That's getting your heart pumping a little bit, right? I hope you guys are not tired yet. Uh, we'll be doing a lot of that kind of stuff, moving in our space, freezing, using different type of equipment. So today, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Just kind of how are we going to get used to doing this online stuff, right? Learning to do all this activities while you're on the computer. Okay. So I'm going to be going through a couple of slides. You can't see them; they're on the computer here. So um, I might just email them out so you guys can see later, just kind of like all the stuff. But right now we'll just go over them. Quick introduction. You know how we usually do when school starts. We sit and we talk about our rules and talk about all that stuff. But obviously we're not at the school, so we have to do it this way. Um, let's see. you guys know that I'm the actual school-based PE teacher, so that means that I'll be at Irving Monday through Friday, every day, all the time. If you guys didn't know, if you were here last year, then you'll remember Coach C, Coach Crawley. Uh, he got a different PE job at another school, so he left, and then we have a new PE teacher. His name is Mr. Haas, and he'll be here, I think, Tuesday afternoon, and then Wednesday all day and Friday all day. So if you see a new PE guy, his name is Mr. Haas. Okay, so you can say hi to him. If we ever get back to school, you can say hi to him. Um, yeah, so that's one kind of different change also. Obviously, you notice that Miss Briney's not here anymore, so we're gonna be having a new principal, and you guys will get to meet her too. Um, so let's talk about some of the procedures that will help us make online PE more successful. Okay, my goal as a PE teacher is to make the class fun for everyone. Whether it's online or in person. You already know that I like to have fun. I like to participate with you guys and challenge you guys to do different activities. Okay, so let's see here. This one, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back at Irving. Um, I did have a couple of options for other schools, but I've been working at Irving for, I want to say, at least 10 years. So I really like the community. I really like you know the atmosphere at Irving. Um, it's been fun being able to build all the new things at Irving, like the rock wall and different equipment and activities that we've been able to get there. All right, so where were we at? Let's see. Um, I'm sure you're wondering how we're gonna do PE during remote learning. Well, this is definitely different from what we're used to doing in PE in person. When we go back to school, we will meet we'll meet in the multi-purpose room like we always do. Until then, we'll need to plan a safe space at home. Okay, so what does that look like? If you're able to do PE through remote learning, um, do you have a safe space at home? What's kind of acceptable for your safe space. If you have a little yard or a space that you can put your computer at to do the activity, like your back patio, or right now it's kind of hot, so you probably want to look for a space that's inside. Um, right now I'm in one of the kids' bedrooms. Um, they have a more of a space where I can close the door, and they're doing their online learning in the kitchen, so I get to have this space to myself during PE lessons. And so I moved all their stuff around, covered their dresser, and now I can have that as my space, and this area as my space. Um, so I'll be probably teaching in here most of the time. Um, so make sure that you find a space that's safe for you. Stuff that you won't crash into or break when you're moving or playing with the equipment, that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. You could use your living room, a bedroom, um, like I said, the yard, but it's pretty hot outside right now. If you have a garage, sometimes, if you have some fans in there, it's not too bad. Depends on what time your PE class is, right? Um, if you're able to stretch across in all directions, without touching anything, then you're pretty good. Take a couple of steps forward, a couple of steps backward, to the side, kind of just check your area and see where your location is. Okay, so you can get up and try that real quick if you want. See if your space is safe. All right, let's go to slide number 3. What do you need for virtual PE? Well, obviously you need a Lenovo or a computer, some kind of laptop connection that you can, see me and I can see you. Um, Other than that, you don't really need too much stuff. You can make sure you have your water bottle ready. So if you want to get a little bit tired or you get thirsty, you can grab a drink real quick. Um, One of the fun things about meeting for PE is that we'll be learning, playing, and moving with each class. And to make PE fun for all of us, you'll need some days you'll need uh, equipment from home. Stuff that we just kind of make up. Obviously, you don't have all the equipment that we have at the school, so you know you'll be using different things like like a towel for a mat, like a yoga mat. Um, we might use um, like socks for a squishy ball, right? That we can play catch with, or if you have a yarn ball or a bean bag, stuff like that around your house that we could use. Um, so you'll have a lot of space because we don't have a lot of equipment to use in here. Let's see, a couple of guidelines that you'll need to know. Let's see. When you join when you join in your live PE class, you're gonna click the button to join. Um, you'll have to click one of the tiles, the PE tiles. That's obviously how you got in here. Um, but once you join in, make sure that your camera is on, and then you're gonna make sure that your microphone is off. So kind of be like a red light or like a red button that says it's please mute your mic and then leave your video on. So that it's gonna be kind of crazy because if people have their mics on, then you won't be able to hear me, and it's just gonna be like a bunch of echoes all over the place. So if I call on you or I say, hey, Mike, you turn your microphone on, right? So if I tell you to turn it on, then go ahead and turn it on. Even if you have questions, just wait. Just wait till the end, or you can type it in, or we can ask for questions later, or send me an email and I can respond to you that way. That way it's not because we only get 30 minutes for PE. So as soon as it's over, then I have to get ready for my next class. So if it's recorded, like this one's recorded now, um, you'll have to watch that one, right? So try to save those questions till the end, or just send them to me and I'll answer them individually. Um, check your energy level. Sometimes being at home, sitting down the whole time, we're not used to that stuff. We're not used to sitting down, being on the computer all day, and you know getting all our lessons from the computer. So check yourself, and just because it's not PE doesn't mean you can't get up and you know stretch a little bit or move around a little bit. You can stand, like I can stand in place and watch what I'm doing. If my other classroom teachers are talking, I don't have to stay sitting down the whole time, because you got to move sometimes. So you just got to kind of check your energy level, see where you're at. If you're feeling tired and sleepy, like get up and stretch, get that blood flow moving. Okay. Um, Throughout the lesson, I'll try to make it quick check on you guys and see, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Are you feeling too tired from moving? Okay. Sometimes I'll just say, all right, get a quick drink while I do this, you know, setting up things and, you know, making sure that you guys are ready. Um, let's see. That you guys remember like the basics of PE stuff, starting and stopping signals. Sometimes I'll say freeze, and then you just stop what you're doing, you stop moving, and you look and you listen, right? Stop. If I say freeze, stop, look, and listen, and see what the actual activity is going to be. Because, like I said, I won't be really answering too many questions. So if you're not paying attention, then you're not going to know what we're doing. And you can't just be like, hey, Coach G, what are we doing? Because I can't stop and pause it and answer everybody and then go back to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I won't be sitting right next to the computer. I'll be way back here and showing you guys stuff, and I won't be able to answer everything right away. So kind of, pay attention and listen. Okay, that's where our space comes in play, where you make sure that your space is safe, but it's also away from a lot of noise and that kind of stuff, so that you're able to hear. Even if you have headphones, you might you might not be able to hear right. Okay, so make sure you listen to those. So you guys already know the magic word is go. So whenever I say we're doing an activity, I like to demonstrate sometimes first, and then I'll tell you, okay, now you try it. Ready, go. Okay, so whenever I say, all right, we're gonna jog in place, make sure your space is safe. Ready, go. Then you guys, that's when you're moving. That's when you're doing stuff. And then when I say freeze, that's when you stop. Okay. Um, if you're not in kindergarten, most of you guys know all this stuff. So I'm kind of going through it a little bit fast just because I know that you guys remember this stuff. Um, let's see what else. Let's talk about. And we did already practice a little bit. Jogged in place, we freezed, and we moved a little bit in our own space. Um, we'll do fun games too, like red light, green light. Um, find something in your house. Sometimes I'll play a little game like that. When I count to 10, I want you to find a spoon. Ready, go. 1, 2. You have 10 seconds to find the spoon and bring it back and show me you have it. There's just different fun activities like that that I'll be kind of implementing. Um, let's see. And I'll pick on you guys too. I'll sometimes pick on you guys to demonstrate for us. I'll say, everybody watch Christopher how he does this, and then you'll show us what you're doing. So it's pretty cool. Expectations. Obviously, I encourage your participation to the best of your ability. Um, you know, it's no fun when people are not having fun. So like if you're just sitting down and you're not participating, you're not doing that stuff, you know, it's not good. You gotta get up and move, and you gotta build that energy up. Sometimes you start off like that, but as soon as you start doing stuff, it's fun. It makes it fun for everybody. You get to see your friends moving, you get to see me, I get to see you, and so it's cool that we can actually do something instead of just sitting there. If you have other classes that you're doing and you're just sitting there the whole time, it just kind of gets boring to do all that stuff, right? So, active participation, um, moving around, doing the activities. Okay, these are all ways that you get a good grade for PE. Pretty easy. In case you're wondering how to ask a question or respond during our live lessons, here are some ways we will be able to do that. Okay, like I said earlier, as waiting to ask your questions. So after, raise your hand if you have a question that's really important. Raise your hand and wait your turn. And then I'll ask for you to turn your microphone on. Okay. So when I say, hey, okay, do this, you can turn your microphone on, and then we'll ask a quick question. Sometimes I'll do like thumbs up. If everybody can hear me, thumbs up, and then everybody will put their thumbs up, or say yes if you want to, or no if you don't, right? And so up or down. So just a couple of different things. We'll play with it as we go. Okay. Like I said, this is my first time doing online stuff too. And then one important thing is, do you know when your PE days are and what time your PE class is? Your live PE classes. So we're gonna meet 2 times a week, but one session is gonna be live and one's gonna be recorded. Okay, so like right now, this one's recorded, and so I'm basically just talking to myself. So they don't want us to record the class that we did previous. They want us to just record our own lesson on here. So you'll be able to have me live on one day, and you'll have a recording the second day. It might be the same thing. It might be a little bit different. It just depends on where we're at with all the lessons. Let's see. So you'll have to know what days you have PE, and you'll have to know what day it's live, and you'll have to know what day it's recorded. And it's all basically all you have to do is go click in, and you'll go to your week 1 activity, click on it, and then it'll take you to if you're live, if you're recorded. Okay, so that's pretty simple. And then that's it. So let's finish with a quick activity that's called teacher leader. Okay, teacher leader exercise, or teacher leader fitness, or teacher leader game. Okay, obviously that tells you what it is. Teacher leader. It's kind of like Simon Says, So I'm Coach G says to do this, and then you guys do that. Okay, so let's start with standing up, getting on our own space, check our safety space, right? And I want you to start with marching in place. Ready, go. March. Get those knees up. Nice job. And turn left. Back to the front. Left. Back to the front. Right. Oh, there's my alarm. And back to the front. And freeze. Nice job, boys and girls. When I say go, I want you to do arm circles forward or backwards. Ready, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 claps. Shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now, when I count, you can say the next number, or you can count to yourself. It's fine with me. I can't hear you, so it's up to you. Ready? Next circle is 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10. Nice job. So that's pretty much teacher leader. We'll do the same kind of thing, but we'll add fitness stuff to it, or we'll do different types of games. Sometimes I'll say, walk like a zombie. Ready, go. Walk on your tippy toes like a zombie, so you're gonna go up and down like this. Okay, so different stuff that's fun. Your parents and your friends are, I'm sorry, not your friends because they're not at your house, but your brothers and sisters and your parents, whoever's living at your house, they're gonna think you're crazy sometimes when you're doing PE because you'll be doing weird stuff. Okay, don't blame it on me either. Just kidding. All right, so look forward to seeing you guys on the live session. If you have this recording right now, hope to see you at the live session on the next one. Okay, have a good day. Hope welcome back, and hope everything goes as good as it can. Remember, if it doesn't, don't stress out about it. All we can do is try our best, right? We can give our good effort, and we can have a good attitude. If it's the computer that's messing up, the Wi-Fi, whatever it is, we'll find a way to get you the activity. Okay. Like I said, my email is on the contact list, so please email me. It goes to my phone, so I can answer them back as soon as possible. That's it. See you soon.